Speaking of the general, he had all the command that you could have and all the smiles. Matthew Stafford living his best life out there in L.A. His wife, Kelly, says football has not been fun for Matthew in an awful long time from her morning podcast. But this is it. Kelly Stafford right there having so much fun. And he got the game ball. I don't know if you got a chance to look at this. He got the game ball in the locker room after the game.
Bring it in your tight, guys. Couple game balls I want to be able to give out. These won't be the last ones. It's a great job giving your first win. All right, with real fans. Stands, give it up for yourself. Where's Mr. Kroenke at? All right, first win in this amazing stadium. All right, hey, first win in this amazing stadium with fans. House that he built. Give it up for your also, a lot of guys did a lot of great things. We can build on this, but first win, doing a great job leading the charge. Where's Matthew Stafford?
So what? Oh, here it is. He was just breaking the team down there. So
it hurt when he says Rams on third. 1, 2, 3, Rams.
But there was a smile.
He didn't slip up and say Lions. But
on him, Stan, that I just have not seen before.
Right.
And I'm sure, as you know, everybody in Detroit knows, did you know he went to high school with Clayton Kershaw? I mean, how many times have we heard that story? But he got to see Kershaw pitch last night wearing his Dodger blue. But this smile from Stafford I've never seen him smile this much.
Right. You see the locker room. SoFi Stadium is an architectural dream. That's on my bucket list to make sure I get to that stadium. There is not a bigger fan not named Stafford than I am. I've always been a huge fan of his because, first of all, he can spin it with the best of them. But number two, he never made excuses why he was here. Mm-hmm. He never pointed the finger, and he played a lot of games hurt. I mean, he had all kind of things wrong with his finger, and he still found a way to play and throw the football. So I'm going to be a huge fan of his. What's going on with him right now, he's with an organization that know how to get folks open. Now, they got some good wide receivers. They have a better play caller. And if they can continue to surround him with good players and play good defense, we're going to see the Matthew Stafford here, and a lot of people are going to say, we had him, and we let him go. Absolutely, you did.
I couldn't agree with you more, Stan. And Maz, we talked about it this morning a little bit. Just that smile from Matthew Stafford. I sincerely mean this, and I'm not just trying to make some bold statement on this show right now. I have never seen him smile so much as what we saw last night, sitting in the crowd last night at Dodger Stadium, rooting his good buddy Clayton Kershaw on. That smile says so much. I think he can play free and loose. All the pressure in the world is on him because I do think it is Super Bowl or bust. At least get to the NFC Championship game for Matthew Stafford. But again, that smile is everything.
I'm jealous because I want to feel like that.
Right.
Everyone should want to feel like that. His wife said she knew that he really, really was happy when he came out of the tunnel and he had his arms up and he was pumping his arms up and he was holding the game ball up. And she said he's never done that. Now, there hasn't been many wins here in Detroit for him to be able to do that. He's there at a brand new stadium that you said is second to none, which I believe is true. He's in Los Angeles. It's sunny. The people are good looking. He's got a coach that is just in love with him.
Right.
I mean, everything is pointing for him. His kid's got to be happy as a lark. It's all good, man. And he's going to win in the toughest division in football. He's going to win.
Yeah, he did have Ndamukong Suh, but he's got Aaron Darnold and Jalen Ramsey on the other side of the ball that's going to make his life a lot easier. And again, that coaching staff, that offensive coaching staff is really second to none when you're talking about play calling and getting him in the best position to be successful and scheming his receivers to be open. So what's going to happen here is everybody going to say, well, he didn't do that here. Yes, he did. He just didn't have the help, so you didn't see it. Matthew Stafford is not doing anything that he hasn't been capable of doing or didn't do here. It just because of the surroundings and the environment and the culture, no one was able to see it.
You know, it's funny because you have such a talent like that at quarterback, the most important position in all of sports.
Absolutely.
And how, as an organization, aren't you able to make anything from that? How does that even happen? I mean, and we can go down the list of the great players in this organization, from Barry Sanders to Calvin Johnson and Matthew Stafford. And I do think the narrative is going to change on Stafford. I think he's going to go to L.A. I think he's going to win playoff games, plural. Will he win a Super Bowl? Everything's got to go right for somebody to win a Super Bowl. I don't know, but I'll tell you this much. I believe he's got a hell of an opportunity to win a Super Bowl with that franchise and that defense.
Oh, by the way, it's in L.A.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, it's in L.A. But for me, you know, the Ford family, I think, to some degree, take too much of the blame here, because this is the same family. When they were just getting ready to leave Pontiac, the team they had up there when Barry Sanders, they had a really good organization, good team. Where I think the Ford family may have made some mistakes is putting the team in the hands of people who are not competent enough to run the team. They either didn't know how to hire good coaches, or coaches that didn't know how to evaluate and draft and develop good players. It was always one or the other going wrong, and it kept the team in a dismal downward spiral that hasn't seemed to stop.
And who knows if the time is now to stop it or not. We can complete our thoughts on this. I got to get a break. I'm late for a break. Ermanni and Edwards, Woodward Sports Network.